talk about it when I leave you is, one possession at a time. We got to get defense, and on the offensive end, keep attacking the rim.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Alex.
Great pass, brilliant against Utah. 28 points in that first series.
15 points in Game 6.
Johnson picks up his first per to FanDuel.com/over/under. Take your picks and compete for a share of $5,000.
2 of 8 from your big three of Ayton, Booker, and Chris Paul from the field.
Paul, the only remaining guy out there. Kleber's on him. Brunson goes on Shannon. Kleber's defense against the guards huge in this series. Johnson three, ball tap. Craig is there, cleans it up. Torrey Craig puts it in.
Craig there for the putback.
Mavericks facing their second consecutive elimination game. Into Paul, the spinning Brunson.
They're going to make him work. They are just going to tire out Chris Paul.
Craig and Dinwiddie racing the other way. Rockets his way down, hits his third three. He's knocked in his third triple.
Now Dinwiddie isolating against the big.
Biggest lead of the game for the Mavs in this Game 7. Paul Finney-Smith is back in. Kleber comes up from behind with a foul called on Dorian Finney-Smith. It is number 1.
And this is how the Mavs have been successful. Create the mismatch you want, isolate the 24-second clock, let it run down, and let your playmakers do what they do best.
Doncic back on the floor. Inside for Booker. 2 there to meet him. Over the head of Ayton. Picked up by Brunson. Vacuums it in. We're at the halfway point. Approaching it here in the second quarter. The Mavericks are shooting 40%.
Here we go again. The isolation.
Into Ayton. The bump and the fadeaway. Split. Big smile. 19 points. Make it 14 points. 14 for Doncic. Inside Ayton. Whacked that by Doncic. And a foul.
And here's Chris Paul. He's calling his troops in for an informal huddle here. We're getting outplayed, right? We're not bringing any of this energy. Look about the fadeaway here by Luka. He's backing down their center.
So here's Ayton at the free throw line, and he has not scored.
What a start for Dallas.
The NBA app brings the game to you. Follow the playoffs, keep up with the latest news, and watch game recaps. Download the NBA app today. At the free throw line, it is so far a 3 of 5 night for the Suns. They get one there, and Ayton is on the board. Paul's got 1, Booker's got 2, but none have hit from the field. Ayton 0 of 3, Booker 0 of 6, Paul 0 of 2. 6 to fire. It's Paul watching Doncic. Finney-Smith by Booker. Wow. How about that? What kind of defense was that? It was great by the Phoenix Suns. On the violation, a turnover by the Mavs.
And it's because multiple efforts defensively, right? Being able to challenge that three-point line and run them off that three-point line.
Paul has been defended mostly by offensive foul, and Ayton picks it up in the circle, trying to set a screen. Ayton picks up his first. Ayton is coming off a game of 20 points and 9 rebounds.
And Kev, I like this now. Dinwiddie back on the floor now. It's going to be the primary ball handler with Luka on the floor as well. This gives him a chance to rest.
On the move, Dinwiddie. A shot right there, close range over Ayton.
Play the hot hand. Feed him. Keep going at Dinwiddie. 16 points now off the bench.
They get 18, and Dallas on a 12-1 run. That was deflected by Bullock and out of bounds. Bullock in his defense. He started the game on Booker in Game 6. Held him to 6 of 17, forcing Booker to turn it over 8 times in that game.
And Booker has started 0 of 6.
Powell. Now Booker. With Bullock on him. Powell goes down low on 8, and that's a 3-point shot by Paul, who threw up a lot of those in Game 6, was not successful, and Doncic the other way. 9 rebounds for Luka.
Offensive foul
on Dallas. Dwight Powell will pick up his first personal foul. The road team has not won in the series. Leaving through traffic is Chris Paul. 4.5 in the half with Booker. 0-6. Cutting his Ayton. Dropping the sledgehammer inside. DeAndre Ayton with his first field goal.
And that's the first made field goal of the big three for Phoenix. 1 of 13.
Doncic with 14 points. Squeezes the trigger inside and fouled as he took it on the side of the head. That goes on DeAndre Ayton, and that's the second on the center of the Suns.
Luka thus far in this first half has been in full control. Here's the finish and the first bucket by Ayton. There's the foul on the side of the head there. The contact from Ayton to Luka.
Doncic having one of his best shooting games of this series. He has 6 of 8. His field goal percentage in the first 6 games in the series has not been good, but he is impacting the game in so many ways, and he is coming off a terrific 30-10-5 game. That was his 5th career 30-10-5 game in Game 6.
And the only area really in this series he has struggled is where he's at now, at the free throw line. Only shooting 74% from the free throw line, gets both of those to go, but in this first half, he already has 9 rebounds and 3 assists. You're talking about the overall play.
Total impact. Chris Paul into Doncic. Looking to get it to Ayton and does.
Offensive foul on Ayton. That's his third.
Yep, number 3 on Ayton,
That
shoving
is
down
his
Powell.
third.